Hello, my friends. Welcome to my spiritual sanctuary. My name is Sandra. Welcome in, everyone. If this is your first time, I want to say welcome for stopping by. Welcome. So glad to have you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and hit the bell so that you can receive videos that come up in the future. And if you have been here before, I want to say thank you so much for supporting the channel and being a part of my community. I really appreciate it. So today we're going to do a reading for the air signs. So that is going to be for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay? And normally I would include the metal elements, monkey and rooster. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to split those up and do monkey and rooster tomorrow, and tiger and rabbit, the wood elements. So look for those coming up tomorrow. I'm being guided to do those as separate readings. I don't know why, but that's what's coming up for me. Okay, so this is just for the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, okay? So if you have that placement of Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, any place in your natal chart, then this reading is for you. Now, before we get started on the reading, I just want to say that let's talk a little bit about energy. Now, energy is fluid, so today is the 25th of February, and this reading will be until next week, March 4th, I believe it is. However, if you find this reading a couple weeks, a month, or 2 months, or a year from now, and you're drawn to listening to it, just know that you are divinely guided to listen to it at that time, and the energy will still be a part of whatever your lesson is, and you may receive insight and aha moments at that time, okay? And I may be picking up on someone that you're close to because this is energy. So if that's the case, please go ahead and share the video with them if you think they would benefit by this message. And I would really appreciate it, and I think they would as well. Okay, so that's just a little bit about energy and how we're going to move forward. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of a different reading today. If you were with me last week, we did the Feng Shui spread, right? And I laid out the cards and the bagua. However, this week, I was guided to do something different for all of the signs. And I'm doing the Celtic cross spread, and then I'm going to start off with 3 cards to kind of give us an overall theme for the reading. Okay, so let's see what Spirit wants to say as far as the message goes. Now, I never know what's going to come out, right? It's all being divinely guided by Spirit. So if this message is for you, then take what resonates and learn from it and grow with it. And if it doesn't resonate at all, then just let it go, okay? And just know that maybe next week, check back and the message will be for you. So I'm not going to read these in reversal today. These cards are the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra and Taylor. And I'm starting off with these. So card number 1 that just flew out is Door to Personal Healing and Happiness. It's card 34, which reduces to 7. So this is definitely a spiritual card. It's a spiritual door that's opening to personal healing and happiness. How wonderful. We're starting the reading with that, air sign. So there's a door opening for you to healing. And so you may be experiencing something in your life that requires healing. And the door is now open for you to receive that blessing from the divine. And, you know, the angels, the ascended masters, your guardian angels, and the divine. And this is all for your greater happiness. So if you've been feeling kind of down in the dumps or not feeling as happy as you could, just know that it has to do with the healing that you need to undergo. And once we start to heal those wounds, within us, whatever that may be, whether it's emotional, mental, spiritual, or physical, then the happiness returns to our life. So there is a spiritual lesson in that. So air sign, it may be something that is spiritual in nature. It may be that you're just not opening up to this healing modalities that are coming into your life. And healing can come in many forms, you know. It can come in the form of food, for instance. You can eat healing foods to heal your physical body. It can come in the form of meditation and prayer for the mind. And for the emotions, healing is purging and creating, let's say, the higher energy vibrations of the emotions. So the love and bliss and joy and compassion and transforming the lower vibrations such as anger and grief, you know, and apathy and sadness and that kind of thing to the higher vibrations. Sometimes we have to look at our belief systems, our attitudes and belief systems, and kind of shift those in order to do our healing when it comes to the emotional level. So whatever that is for you, only you know. And we have another card that came out, and we have 23 all tied up. So we have a woman on the card that's all tied up, okay? So this is card 23, which reduces to a 5. That means that there's some change that's happening very quickly, and it's tying you up in some shape or form, whether it's tying up your thoughts and not allowing you, like I just mentioned with the emotions, it's not allowing you to have healthy emotional healing. Could be that, see, this woman has she's got a twine around her arms. However, she could easily break out of that just by lifting up her arms and taking some movement forward. So sometimes when we take action forward and we're in a tight spot, or we're tied up, or we feel confined, we feel like we are isolated, sometimes when we just take that one action forward, just do that one thing, then we start to get movement and we start to get momentum to move forward. So you may be tied up in a relationship that no longer serves you. You may be tied up in a job that no longer serves you. You may be tied up in literally feeling confined. I mean, with the COVID, a lot of us are feeling like we're tied up in our homes because we're not allowed to go freely and travel freely. So there's many different reasons why you would receive a card like this, but just know it won't last long, because 23 reduces to 5, and when we have a 5, it means quick change. Quick change. All right, and then let's see what else we have. Blossoming abundance, card 3. So yes, the divine and the ascended masters are coming in to giving some blossoming abundance. So yeah, so this door to personal healing and happiness combined with your blossoming abundance is going to untie the situation. So not to worry, we have a lot of blessings around that are going to help you to get unstuck in whatever way, shape, or form. And again, it may just be your thoughts that are stuck, that are making you feel like you're stuck, but then again, you're not really stuck, okay? It's going to be different for everybody, just depending. But just know you have blossoming abundance, and door to personal healing and happiness is coming for you. So now what we're going to do is we're going to use the tarot, and we are going to look at the present current situation. Okay, Spirit, what is the current situation that our air signs are experiencing right now in their lives? Okay, so this is the 8 of Pentacles, and it did come up in the upright. So this is a card of working hard on a project, working hard at work. And see how this man is working hard on the project. And he's got pentacles all around him. So this is about money and investment and working hard on your craft, and just a general overall card of being focused and determined to make money and reap investments. So this may be where you're feeling all tied up, okay? Because you are working hard and you're focusing, and it makes you feel like you can't do anything else because you're working so hard on a project and you're feeling tied up and you can't do anything else. So just know that this focus that you have is good because it is creating abundance. And this is why the blossoming abundance and the door to personal healing and happiness is happening as a result of this hard work and effort. Let's ask Spirit, what is the helpful or challenging energies that are surrounding the Eight of Pentacles and the working card? It also could be that you're working hard on a relationship as well. You're being focused, but most likely it's got something to do with your career, something earthly, okay? Because it's Pentacles are material possessions. Okay, so we have an Empress that just came out. Now, the Empress is very beautiful. She's the queen of all queens. She's all four queens all into one, right? She's very beautiful, and she is the divine feminine. She is the ultimate divine woman, divine partner, and all four queens. So she is discerning. She knows how to make money. She has a lot of love to give. And she is very logical and uses her mind in the correct manner. She doesn't make rash decisions, and she's working very hard on a project. So this may be you. And, you know, we have a man on this card and a woman. So we very well could be talking about the male equivalent would be the Emperor, okay? So, but most likely it does have something to do with a woman, and that is either challenging or it is helpful. And that is depending on your situation, okay? If all of this work is out of balance, then that's going to be challenging for this Empress, because an Empress needs balance in her life. However, if it is helpful, then she is creating blossoming abundance and door to healing. So I tend to think it's helpful, okay? The focus that she's doing is helpful. Now, when we look at the past issues, the basis of the situation is justice, okay? So this is a card of justice, and it is a major arcana card. So something is happening in the universal flow that is creating justice in this woman's life. So it could be that, you know, there's some kind of truth that is surfacing, but some justice is being reckoned with. In the past, there was justice for a certain activity, a certain relationship, and it created her to be the Empress and to create this blossoming abundance. Justice was served in some way, shape, or form in the past that is causing the abundance and the door to personal healing and happiness. And it could have to do with she was all tied up at one time and feeling like she had no choice, couldn't go anywhere, stuck energy, and then the justice came in and then created the flow of abundance and blossoming. So, Spirit, what is the past, immediate past behind this Empress or our viewer, whoever's watching this? What is behind them now? One card, please, Spirit. One card. Okay, what is behind you is the Six of Wands in reverse, okay? When the Six of Wands is upright, it's a victory, it's a triumph. So somebody did not win the victory. Somebody did not win the victory due to this justice that happened. And so whether it most likely was somebody else that the Empress was dealing with. It could have to do with a work situation, but because that person did not win, as a result, the Empress stepped into her helpful power and was able to move forward with her pentacles to create blossoming abundance and the door to personal happiness. And it got her to be unstuck because somebody who came in who was possibly blocking this Empress in some way lost the battle. So they are no longer, now remember, this happened in the past. Let's see what the crowning thoughts are regarding the situation is celebration. Yes, exactly. The Three of Cups. It's about reunions, parties, celebrations for the success. So the Empress is celebrating her success now, and she's getting together with friends. It could be a third party. There could be 3 people here. So it just signifies it could be her and a partner and the divine. And this is networking, parties, celebrations, get-togethers, and there's lots of love because as you can see, those cups are pouring into each other, so their cups are running over. That's the overall theme. So we have an overall theme of blossoming abundance and parties and celebration. And so whatever this justice was that came in and untied this woman, somebody fell as a result of that, and it created this huge abundance for this Empress. If this hasn't happened yet, it's about to, okay? Now, let's see, the immediate future, what is about to happen? We have the 9 of Wands in reverse. Now, when the 9 of Wands is upright, somebody's very guarded and scared, fearful. They're guarding whatever. You see how he looks like he's standing guard. But when it is in the reverse, it means that somebody's letting their guard down now. So they're able to move freely. So they're being untied. As I said, it happened very quick. So this is going to happen in the future because when I asked what is the immediate future, what is about to happen, this woman who has been all tied up is about to be set free with this card of the 9 of Wands in reverse. She'll be able to move forward and not feel like she's tied up anymore. She'll be able to have complete celebration with friends, reunions, be the Empress, that beautiful queen that she is, and be focused on her work once more and start the blossoming of her abundance back in her life, which will be beautiful. Okay, let's look and see what the emotional concerns regarding this situation is, Spirit. What are the fears, the emotional fears in regards to this whole situation that our viewers need to know about so that they can clear these? What are the fears surrounding this situation? Okay, so the fear is the Page of Swords. So there is, the Page of Swords is childlike, okay? And it's spying, it's watching. Somebody is watching. So you're afraid that people are watching you go through all of this, and it's a very immature energy. So the fear is that you don't have enough information to do this. You don't have enough information to get through this, and that people are spying, people are watching, and the Page of Swords is all about your thoughts. So it's really all in your mind, that you are thinking everybody else knows what you're going through, and maybe they don't know what you're going through. Maybe this is a new experience because it's a page. So pages are new experiences. They're adolescent mindset. So it's a new beginning of something that you're thinking about that is maybe causing you to have fear and whatever is tying you up. So it could be just an immature energy, or it could be that somebody is watching you and making sure that you feel like you are not able to move forward. You are tied up, okay? But that is one of the fears that ran through this. However, we know that whoever it is not going to be successful. They are going to fall. They aren't going to be successful. You will be able to let your guard down and become unstuck. And this is just false evidence appearing real, okay? Fear that you can move through very easily. How are others seeing you go? How are others on the outside world seeing our viewer here? How are others in the outside world seeing you? What is it that you need to know about the other people watching on the external world? Okay, well, they're looking at you like you have a choice. You see the Two of Wands, it's two paths. So the people that are watching you are saying, oh, well, you have two choices. You can go one way or the other, and it's really up to you. You're the one who's keeping yourself all tied up because of your thoughts and the way you're thinking. So just know that you have the ability to become unstuck and let all those fears go away, and just choose a path that you believe will take you down this road of justice and follow the road of the Empress. Be discerning in your decisions with the Queen of Swords. With the Queen of Wands, you are using your fire energy for action. With the Queen of Cups, you're doing it with love. You're going to your heart. And with the Queen of Pentacles, she's very grounded and she works hard and creates all the pentacles. So you're really focused on your work. So you're using all the four queens to make this decision so that you can move forward. So that's what people are seeing you make a decision. And then what is it that you really wish for? Okay, so we got two cards that came out. And what you really wish for, your hopes and dreams, are the Hermit and the High Priestess. So the Hermit is going within, getting in touch with your truth, your wisdom, your knowledge, and the way this, and they're both major arcana cards, so this is the universe coming in and shining light on your psychic powers. Your High Priestess energy would be your intuitive nature. The High Priestess knows all. She doesn't say much, like the Hermit. And I mean, she could also almost be the counterpart of the Hermit, because she stays within herself. She doesn't really care if she's around a lot of people, and she gets most of her knowledge and insights from the divine and the higher realms. And she's highly intuitive, highly psychic, and the Hermit is shining the light on all of this for you. So what's happening is in order for you to make this decision, the Hermit is coming in. You're hoping to go into Hermit mode and use your intuition and great powers of your psychic abilities and also your contact with the divine in the fifth dimension to make your move and decide how you want to move forward. And with this Empress energy to create the blossoming abundance and the door to personal healing and happiness. Now, the High Priestess is a healer as well. You know, she can be a healer, a metaphysician, and she knows how to heal herself, and she helps other people heal as well. So that door is opening for you by going within and shining the light on your inner self, your inner truth. You will find that you'll be able to do all of your own healing at this time and create huge abundance. It's just a great spread because you do have justice coming in. Nothing is going to stop you. You're going to become untied and unstuck. That's going to happen really fast. And blossoming abundance is yours. Reunions, and let's see what the outcome is. Spirit, what is the outcome? Ooh, those just came right out. You saw those? Okay, so we have a King of Wands and a Two of Swords. So it appears like the King of Wands is making a decision. That's the outcome. The King of Wands could be a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius. And see how he's looking at the decision card? So this King of Wands air sign is looking at your decision here, like everybody else is looking and saying, yeah, you have two paths. What one are you going to choose? And same thing with the King of Wands. So maybe you're deciding about a relationship with this King of Wands. And you're the Empress, okay? And he's the king coming in. And he's making a decision on how he's going to approach you here. Somebody else failed in the past. And, you know, that could have been a fire sign as well. So he might have failed once, but he's going to try to come back again. And he's making the decision right now, but he's blindfolded. He doesn't have enough information. So he's sitting on his throne and he's thinking about it. And that is the outcome, is he's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. He's going within and he's shining the light on his intuition and he's trying to make a decision. He may have somebody spying to see what's going on with you, Empress, in your life. And so that he can gather more information about what you're working on and what who you are and what you're working on and what is going on with you. You have decided to put your guard down and you are coming into you're going to be celebrating and going out and possibly even dating again. However, you may be having this King of Wands come in this week. And he's making the decision right now with that blindfold on. Okay. Let's just take one more card just because I'm curious to see what's the outcome of this King of Wands who's making the decision. Spirit, what is this? What is the outcome? Give us one more card so we can see what he's deciding. Oh, the King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There's competition. Okay. So he's looking over at that King of Cups. And they are making a decision about what they're going to do with this Empress. You may have two kings coming in, Empress, this week, if you're an Empress. Or there just may be a decision that is being made between the two kings in regards to work and this Empress, what justice is coming in and how they want to move forward with their networking. So that could also be, and they're going within, using their hermit mode to take their intuition to the next level. And there's a decision being made. They have people watching on the outside to see what's going on, but it's ultimately going to lead to this blossoming abundance and the door to personal health, healing, and happiness. So that's what's happening. It's exciting. Let's get some healing cards and then we'll close. So that's the story this week. Sounds pretty exciting. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we do have somebody watching over you. This one just flew out. Heaven is watching over you. So this Page of Swords could very well be the angels and heaven looking out for you. Your guardian angel is watching to make sure, look at your guardian angel is giving you a nice big kiss, air sign, making sure that you are well taken care of, whether you're an Empress or an Emperor or the King of Cups or the King of Wands. Heaven is watching over you. Just as the Page of Swords has said. Let's see what else we got here. Yes, you're going to make a wise decision, right? With this decision card, we've got two cards of decisions that are being made, and you want to make the wise decision, and your guardian angel will help you. So please go within for meditation and prayer, and you'll get the answers. They will be divine. You will be divinely guided by heaven and the higher realms to make this decision. And let's just pick one more. Well, two, I guess, wanted to come out. All right, and this is, I am the angel of abundance, Serena. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that's going to happen. Have faith. Wow, another card of abundance. That's 3. Wow, that is amazing. So we've got 3 cards of abundance and health and healing. So yeah, you are definitely, with this spread, are going to reap the benefits of abundance. Serena says you are going to receive the abundance, and heaven is in charge of how that's going to happen. Give it to the heavens. Give it to God. And then we have Sonia, who says, I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. So if you have lost somebody recently and you're in some grief over that, please know that they are with you. They love you very much. And don't worry about them. They are looking over you. They are watching over you all the time. They are watching you, and they have your back, right? So not to worry. They're in charge of how your abundance comes and flows in. So they're with you every step of the way. All right. That's amazing reading. You guys are going to do great this week. I'm so excited for you. Okay, so that's it for this week. If you would like a private reading, please, we can go deeper with the cards. I can do a spread for you personally, or I can do your astrology reading for 2021, or I can do a Feng Shui consult for you. Now come back next week. I will be doing the Feng Shui spread because the monthly flying stars are going to change on March 3rd. And so everything is going to switch and change. So please join me next week for that. And if you would like a reading or a consultation with me, email me at myspiritualsanctuaryinfo@gmail.com, okay? And all the information is below. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell before you leave so you get my future videos. This is my website, myspiritualsanctuary.com. You can read all about me there. And I do have an opt-in for my mailing list. I'm going to be sending out a newsletter twice a month, and I believe it goes out tomorrow, Friday. Yep, the first and third Friday. Oh no, it's next Friday. It's next Friday it goes out. Next Friday, that's right. So you have time to opt in and get on my mailing list. And there is another link below to get on my mailing list as well. So there you have it. I wish you a wonderful week ahead. And in the meantime, stay in the love and stay in the light, air signs. Until we meet again, namaste.